So I wanted to talk about this when it first came out. So I went to watch the video and to see if there's anything wrong. And I did play the original Resident Evil 4 game on the PS2, and of course I watched all of the series and stuff like that. Ada Wong was always like kind of flirty, and I didn't even know it was Ada Wong. I just know that it was Ada. And not just that, right? The thing is, I never felt that she was Asian. Get it, right? Because she didn't talk like an Asian, all right? And she was like more like a white person. And when this happened, I actually went to look up the people that voiced those, and they were white. And that's why. You see, if you have a problem with her and her voicing, it's not, it's not her. The problem is you, right? The thing is, the Ada Wong before was not Ada Wong, all right? It was a voice by an American white actress that was using an American white kind of presentation, to sort of speak. I mean, she had no cultural influence of Asian culture or whatever, Chinese, Vietnamese, or anything else, all right? So how she represented Ada Wong, all of them were bad, all right? This person that did this, right, that voiced Resident Evil 4 is the only genuine Ada Wong. There is no other one that is closer to her because all of them were white. How? That's like, let's change this character. Let's say this character was black, right? Ada Wong was black. If you had a Chinese girl voice a black hair, you think that's gonna go? No. How they talk, how they whatever, it's gonna be completely different, right? So that's the same thing here. It's the exact same thing, and people were all up in arms about it, and they were all wrong. And then they went to this girl's Instagram, and then they started bashing this girl, and just saying negative things and hating on her. And most of it, I think, is due to racism. I mean, if this wasn't an Asian girl, right? Because Asians are easily stepped on, right? They don't say anything. So, you know, she went to shut down her Instagram account, which I thought was horrible, right? Because now you're letting these uneducated people kind of get to you, but you can't do anything. But yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with her voicing it. Yes, when I listened to it, there was I think it was a mic problem, or maybe because the voice was higher pitch, like me, right? Because I'm Asian. People think I sound like Hiccup. Most of the Asians generally have a higher pitch. I don't know why. But anyways, so I don't feel like there was anything wrong with her voice acting. You could say you don't like her voice, right? I mean, some people don't like my voice. So what? I don't care about you. I don't like your voice, right? There's that. So, anyways, you can say you don't like her voice, but you cannot say that she has bad voice acting. And, of course, you cannot say that, it sucks, right? Because everybody else was wrong, right? All the other voices that played Ada Wong was completely wrong, has no cultural influence, does not represent Ada Wong. You'd have to change this Ada Wong character to a white person, right? Have her redesigned, right, into a white person, and then it'll be fitting for the previous one. But if you're going to have Ada Wong as Ada Wong, then you better have a Chinese or Asian person voicing it. Then you could give off a real cultural influence on the character, right? To make this character actually feel Asian. Because when I played the game, I just knew the girl was Ada, right? I mean, I didn't look her up or anything, but when I was playing, right? And then afterwards, you realize, oh, she's Asian? She doesn't sound Asian. But then you realize, oh, hey, she doesn't sound Asian because nobody wants to hire an Asian actor, right? But now you have an Asian actor or a voice actor, right? And clearly, she's the perfect fit. Everybody else was just wrong, right? All the other voices, how they portrayed everything, it was just completely wrong, all right? And you'd have to tell Capcom, hey, I want you to remove Ada Wong and change this to a white person, right? Then you'd say, hey, that voice is fitting. But you can't have it both ways because she represents her perfectly. That's how I feel, right? At least hey, she feels Asian. But anyways, I just want to make this video because I feel everybody that was bashing her was just horrible. I mean, I got bashed, and here's the thing with me. I was doing YouTube behind the scenes with no picture, no nothing, just my voice. I've been doing it for 3 years. I hit over, right now I have half a billion views. Half a billion. That's 500 million. All right. I think I had about over 200 million views until I showed my face. And then people started like getting all races on me. And then there's like, they think, oh, what do you call it? I'm using a fake whatever, and I couldn't speak English. F you, man. I mean, where are we? We're in like 2023, right? I mean, you think Asian can't speak English? Like, where have you been? Under a rock? So, anyways, I had that for many years, and obviously I got tired of it. I was just like, F it, right? I just didn't want to do it anymore with the YouTube things, and I just do whatever I want nowadays. But you know, it is very bad. And I feel Asian need to speak up more, right? Because Asians usually generally don't speak up. That's why they get bullied, right? But, I'm glad that she's speaking up. I think she posted something, but she still got pushed around. And I think, um, she's still young, and she shouldn't let this get to her because obviously this will change. Those people are going to get old and they're gonna die, and like things change in this world, right? But anyways, I just wanted to make this video and say I think she's the perfect Ada Wong, right? The other ones were just wrong. They were portrayed wrong because there was no Asian culture. So how can a white person portray an Asian character? It makes zero sense. You like it more. Well, you go tell Capcom to change Ada Wong into American, into a white woman, right? Problem solved. But, here's the thing with Capcom. Capcom's not even American. Capcom's Japanese. So, you know, you gotta make things as it is. Alright? And I think she's perfect.